attention, State Farm.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, dude. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Residents flee for their lives.
Governor, I live here, Governor. That was my daughter's school, Governor. Please tell me what you're going to do. I'm not going to hurt him, I promise.
I'm literally talking to the president right now to specifically answer the question of what we can do for you and your daughter.
Can I hear it? Can I hear your call? Because I don't believe...
California is burning. Insurance companies are fleeing, and billions of gallons of water are being sent to the ocean. Even President Trump issued warnings about this disaster. But were they ignored? Let's deep dive into the decision that led to this crisis. Let's go.
America's biggest podcaster Joe Rogan slammed Californian Governor Gavin Newsom for his bizarre body language in the midst of the Los Angeles wildfire crisis. The governor of California was seen smirking and rocking his shoulders from side to side throughout the television interview, leading to questions about what could be causing the body movements.
We're dealing with a myriad of issues. I was just talking to Josh Green, the governor of down in Hawaii, who had some ideas around some land use concerns he has around speculators coming in, buying up properties, and the like. So we're already working with our legal teams to move those things forward, and we'll be presenting those in a matter of days, not just weeks.
Joe Rogan picked up on the strange behavior.
To the ground. And this guy's like standing in front of all this stuff, and he's got a smile on his face, and he's talking about land use.
The development plans.
Watch this. Play this.
I was just talking to Josh Green, the governor of down in Hawaii, who had some ideas around some land use concerns he has around speculators coming in, buying up properties, and the like. So we're already working with our legal teams to move those things forward, and we'll be presenting those in a matter of days, not just weeks.
With a big smile on his face. Look at the little wiggle he does with his shoulders. Speculator, watch this. Talking to Josh. Look at this. Look at this little wiggle. It's excited about the possibilities of speculators coming in. And he's saying we're move forward. We're going to move forward on that. These people lost their homes.
And comedian Jimmy Dore doubled down, saying, any body language experts know why he's rolling his shoulders after laughing like an idiot after saying he was talking to the governor of Hawaii? And other commentators called his body movements a dance shuffle. This person said, Gavin Newsom does a celebratory dance shuffle while simultaneously smiling at the prospect of external investors buying up land which is still smoking in LA. He even took advice from the one governor of Hawaii where this has already happened. And this commentator blasted his sunny disposition in a time of crisis. How does he laugh and smile, having a jolly good time with all that destruction around him? Is he showing the emotion glee? I can only describe this as gleeful. And this isn't the first time Newsom has smiled his way through an interview during the fires. He grinned while slamming Donald Trump's response to the situation.
A state with millions and millions of Trump supporters, Speaker Johnson, and Mr. President-elect, millions of your supporters are out here. They need your help, they need your empathy, they need your care, whatever compassion you can express, as opposed to condemnation and divisive language that has aided and embedded nothing except mis and disinformation that's flamed fear and flamed a lot of anxiety for folks that are simply trying to recover and at the same time our first responders trying to address the emergency at hand, which still hasn't been fully buttoned up.
Podcaster Laura Loomer also ridiculed Newsom's response.
Back in 2018-2019, President Donald Trump repeatedly called out Governor Gavin Newsom for failing to manage the state forest properly. Trump warned about the buildup of dry brush. These statements was first met with criticism, but Trump wasn't alone. Fire experts, insurance companies have been saying the same thing for years.
What's happening should never happen. I go all over the country and I meet with governors. The first thing they say is there's no reason for forest fires like that in California. So I say to the governor, or whoever's going to be the governor of California, you better get your act together, because California, we're just not going to continue to pay the kind of money that we're paying because of fires that should never be to the extent. They were telling me in a couple of states, I won't even mention their name, it's like a flash. Some grass will burn, it'll be over in minutes. They'll lose 2 acres, 3 acres. At the most, they won't even lose that. And here we are with thousands of acres and billions of dollars every year. It's the same thing every year. And they don't want to clean up their forests because they have environmental problems in cleaning it up. It should be the opposite, because you're going to lose your forests. You're losing them. But it's costing our country hundreds of billions of dollars because of incompetence in California. So the people, I'm speaking now for the people of California, they don't want to see this happen. They're getting destroyed. And it's hurting our budgets, it's hurting our country, and they just better get their act together.
The action lagged behind the warnings. They had no intent of fixing this problem. They had no intent of preventing these fires.
Palisades Fire has grown to more than 21,000 acres. It is only 8% contained as firefighters continue to battle dry conditions.
With more than 5,000 homes and structures lost, it is the 4th most destructive wildfire in California history. Meanwhile, we're following reports of looting in the area. We're also learning why a nearby reservoir, a crucial resource, could not be used in the firefight. So let's go live to Eyewitness News reporter Josh Haskell, live in Pacific Palisades. Josh?
Yeah, David and Colleen, it has been a desperate scene here all day. We are at the final checkpoint to get into Pacific Palisades. Take a look. Residents are trying to get in, but you need a police escort. They are being turned away. Most are. But first, I do want to play a video that I received earlier from a friend that was recorded on his home Ring camera. His family is evacuated, but it was a surprise recording from a firefighter who's in place in his driveway for structure protection.
Hello, I don't know if you can see this, but we're the City of Orange Fire Department. We're assigned for protection, what we call full patrol of your neighborhood. So we'll be roaming around probably the whole next 24 hours, make sure nothing flares up, so we can protect your property.
Now take a look at this line of cars on Sunset Boulevard at one of the 3 checkpoints. Now, residents have been lining up to see if they still have a home and retrieve their belongings. The Palisades Fire is the 4th most destructive fire in California history. The devastation catastrophic, as it really feels that over 50% of the town of Pacific Palisades is gone. The fire is currently at 8% containment. Now, it's burned over 21,000 acres. 5,316 structures have been destroyed, and over 3,000 firefighters are assigned. Air support has helped a great deal, but as we've been reporting, one of the 2 LA County super scoopers assigned to the Palisades Fire was hit by a drone and has been taken out of service until Monday. The current red flag warning ends tonight, and another one will start Monday. Here's what Mayor Bass said today, and also we interviewed a resident of Pacific Palisades whose home was looted.
I want the residents of Los Angeles region to have faith in what we are doing 24 hours a day. I can say on behalf of our first responders from the fire department, the police department, we are doing everything we can to bring the situation under control, and success has been reported.
We saw about 3 guys go in. They were wearing what you'd see like people wear during COVID, just like a hoodie and the normal mask, and essentially they just went in and they took a lot of things. They didn't take any photos, like sentimental things. Those are still there, but we did have a good amount of cash in there. We had watches, most importantly clothes, a lot of nice clothes, designer things.
Now, Aiden and his family are under a mandatory evacuation, and although firefighters saved their home, they now have to deal with looting. Now, they told me they feel betrayed by the city. Also, the Santa Ynez Reservoir, which holds 117 million gallons of water, is currently closed because of repairs to its cover, and it could not be used during the Palisades fire. Although it is located in the middle of the Palisades in the Palisades Highlands, and some believe it would have really helped. Governor Newsom has ordered a probe as to why that reservoir was offline. Now, there is no word yet how those looters have been getting into Pacific Palisades, because there really are checkpoints at every entrance and exit. That is part of the reason why the National Guard has been called in and is on their way here. We haven't seen them here yet, but we expect them to be in the Palisades shortly.
Well, wildfires